everybody! It is Sunday morning and I'm going to show you a bit of my Sunday routine. I slept in, but now I'm ready to get my day started. I've already got a cup of coffee because I like to treat myself with a pick-me-up in the mornings. This is going to give me the energy I need to be very productive today. The first thing I like to do in the morning is get organized and ready for the week ahead. So I check my emails, respond to messages, look at my calendar, and make sure that I'm organized for everything that's coming up. For a long time, I was very old school. I only used paper and pen for my to-do lists. But now everything is digital. So I use many apps to help me stay organized. I usually use 4 different apps to stay on track. So first, I always have my email open so I can respond to messages. I also use Google Calendar to schedule any meetings or events. Lately, I've been using Notion because you can do everything on this app, but I mostly use it for content creation and work. Finally, I use an app on my phone called My Routine. It's basically a to-do list of my daily tasks. I'm a morning person and my brain works better in the morning, so I prefer to do these kinds of tasks right away in the morning with my cup of coffee. After drinking my coffee and getting my life together, I meal prep. Meal prep is so important to me because it helps me stay healthy and not order out during the week. My meal prep isn't too intense. I usually just do a few simple items that I can easily grab out of the fridge during the week. Today, I'm going to prep 3 items. I'll meal prep some wraps, chicken breast, and a tofu salad. I'll get started first with the wraps. I have been obsessed with lentil wraps lately. They're so easy to make and only have 2 ingredients. Basically, all you need for these wraps are red lentils and a little bit of water. But first, always wash your lentils. Then I pour in some water. It's a little bit less water than lentils, but I'm very comfortable with this recipe, so I don't measure it, I just eyeball it. Eyeball it means just guessing the amount by looking at it rather than using a recipe or an exact measurement. So I think this should be okay. And then it all goes into the blender. This is my favorite kitchen appliance. I use it almost every day. I add in some seasonings and then I blend. I eyeball this part as well. Nutritional yeast, turmeric, a little bit of salt, some Italian herbs, and some black pepper. I basically use whatever spices I have on hand. It looks like baby food. Trust the process. I promise. It's really good. Come over here. I clean as I go because I'm a very clean person. You see how to do this, home? Watch and learn. Now I'm just heating up a pan. I'll put in a little bit of olive oil. I think the pan is hot enough, so I'll just pour some of the mixture into the pan and spread it out using the spatula. The edges are looking good, so it's time to flip it. I don't normally do this, but I'm on camera, so I'm gonna try to show off a little bit. Pressure's on. Wait. This is a big pan to do it onto. Maybe I can't. You want to show me how it's done? Okay, let's see. Don't drop it though. Why am I cooking? You just had to show me up, didn't you? Next time, you're doing my meal prep. My wraps are finished. I ended up making 3 of them, which is perfect. This will give me 3 lunches or dinners throughout the week. I usually put tuna or chicken on them to make a burrito, or sometimes I even use them for pizza. So I'll use this as the pizza crust. Right now I'm pressing the tofu and I'm going to chop some veggies for my tofu salad. Rotten onion yolk. This one is going in the food trash. This is actually a brand new recipe to me. I've never made this before, so it's kind of an experiment. I'm just crumbling the tofu, and it's supposed to be similar to egg salad, but with tofu instead of egg. I'm gonna put some dressing in there, which will be Greek yogurt and mustard, and some seasonings, of course. Now I'm going to mix the tofu with the seasonings and sauces. Last step is just to add in all the veggies. This is what the tofu salad looks like. I think it looks actually quite similar to regular egg salad. I'm gonna try a bite since I've never had this before. I love the texture of it with the crunchy vegetables and the soft tofu. So good. I completely forgot to defrost the chicken. So I've got it defrosting now, and I'll start cleaning in the meantime. Lastly, I'm just cooking up some chicken. The chicken breast is already cut and marinated, so it's very easy. I just put it in the pan and let it cook. So here's the final result of my meal prep. I've got my lentil wraps, tofu salad, and chicken breast. I think everything looks very healthy and delicious. I'm about to have a great week ahead. I actually love cooking, so I don't mind doing meal prep, but what I hate is, ta-da! Doing the dishes is my least favorite chore, but it's gotta be done, so I'll get started on them. Since I hate doing the dishes so much, I usually watch a TV show to distract me while I'm doing it. I'm finally almost done. Now I'm just rinsing the dishes and then I'll put them away. After doing meal prep, I like to clean the house a little bit more. So I'll start by spraying and wiping some surfaces. Now I'm going to vacuum the floors. I shed a lot of hair, so I need to vacuum very often. Last chore of the day, I'm going to take out the trash and do the recycling. Take this bad boy to the curb. If you don't put a new bag in, you didn't do the trash. I'm talking to you, cameraman. I have a really bad habit of letting the recycling pile up. Now I'm sorting the recycling. This was a big culture shock for me in Korea. The trash and recycling system in Korea is much more intense than it is in the US. Since I'm already outside, I decided to go for a little walk. Usually, I try to walk 10,000 steps per day, but on the weekends, I'm not too strict about it. When I walk, I usually listen to music or call my family on the phone. I've worked up an appetite and I'm craving Korean food. So I'm gonna treat myself and order some delivery food for dinner. I'm a big fan of kongguksu, and since it's only seasonal, I try to eat it as much as possible in the summer. So I think that's what I'm going to order tonight. I think I deserve a beer tonight. Kimchi, kongguksu, mandu in one beer. Perfect. My food just arrived and I can tell that I was so hungry when I ordered. This is so much food. Let's unpack some of it. This is the broth for the kongguksu. Wow, it's so thick. And there's the noodles to go with it. And I also had to get some dumplings because they just looked so good. Wow, they're huge. Look at those dumplings. I can't wait to try one. And of course, the meal would not be complete without a big side of kimchi. I'm going to pour some soy sauce on the dumplings. This is a bit bigger than I expected. It's not a bad thing though. I don't have an opener, so I'm going to attempt to open it up with this spoon. I've never done this before though. I don't even know how to. Ow, it hurts. Jan. This tastes especially good after a long, productive day. I love kongguksu so much. The flavor is so nutty, and it's perfect with a piece of crunchy kimchi. This is the perfect end to my weekend. Eating a delicious meal, having a nice cold beer, and watching a great show on Netflix. Usually, I like to watch Netflix while I eat. So I'm going to turn on an episode of The 8 Show. I'm watching this show lately and I am addicted. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a great week. Hello everybody, it's 11 a.m. on a Tuesday. I've already worked out, got ready, and I just had my breakfast. So now I'm going to show you my work routine. My schedule is pretty packed today, but I've got about an hour to spare before I leave the house. So I'm going to do a bit of work from home. I really love my workstation at home these days. I used to sit on the couch and work and I hated it so much. So we invested in a stand-up desk and a walking pad so I can get some steps in while I do my work. If I know I'm going to be using my screen for a long time, I use my blue light glasses to help protect my eyes. While I'm walking, I'm working on something very exciting for Influ English. We will soon be offering a free PDF filled with lots of helpful expressions, so I'm creating that right now as I walk. I'm hoping to finish it before I go to my next job. I really enjoy the flexibility of working from home, but sometimes it's really hard to stay motivated. So I love this walking pad because it really helps me to stay productive and focused on my work. I worked for about an hour and I got in like 4,000 steps, so not too bad. And now I am heading out to my first job outside of the house. I've been doing the live streaming cooking show for about 3 weeks now, and I really love it. Like, I'm not a great cook, but I enjoy it. And I'm excited to see what we're going to cook today. But first, I have to take a bus to get to my job. But luckily, it's a pretty easy commute. I have a direct bus, so it's not too bad. I actually got to my stop quite early, which is rare, but I'm really happy because I need a bit of a pick-me-up today. So I'm gonna grab a coffee and then head to the studio. I needed this. I just got to the studio and the camera crew, the producers, the directors, they're setting up all of the equipment so that we're ready to film.
그게 소금이고 얘가 설탕이에요. 제가 먹어봤어요.
The head chef has arrived.
No.
Yes.
Not a...
She's the head chef and I'm the sous chef. I forgot to mention that this is not just a regular cooking show, but it's actually a cooking challenge. So they give us a recipe on the spot and we have to beat the clock and prepare everything in time. Hi! That's our crew, best crew. So I don't know, what do you think? Are we gonna do it today?
I think we're doing good. Gonna be some tasty.
Yeah, we passed last time, so
Yeah, exactly.
I'm confident we're gonna pass this time.
Yes.
Let's get it.
Go.
Hi!
Our judge.
Ooh, this is a vlog content?
This is the guy who decides if we pass or fail. So I have to be extra nice to him. You see what I'm dealing with? We're all in our aprons, ready to go. I might not be a chef, but I look the part, at least. At least I look like a chef.
I'm looking forward to your meal today.
We are cooking what?
Soup.
Nakhan mari and dotori mok, acorn jelly. Our dishes, acorn jelly.
And takamari.
Yes. Yum. I love acorn jelly. This is good. Oh, I want a rice cake. Who made this? This is amazing. Wow.
I wonder.
Gordon Ramsay in the house?
Yeah, here we are.
Not you taking credit. Not the judge taking credit for our hard work. That was so much fun and I'm so happy that we passed this week. I never know if we're gonna pass or fail, but it was a success this week. Now I'm heading to Korean class. So it's not work related, but I'm gonna take you guys with me. So yeah, I have to hop on another bus and go to my Korean class. I've got a little bit of time to kill because I'm early for my class. So I'm gonna try and find a cafe in the area and do my homework because I was a bad student this week and didn't study. So I have to do my homework very last minute and try to get it done before class. There's a Starbucks near where I take my Korean classes. So I came here to do my homework and actually I'm a little bit hungry. I know we just cooked at my last job, but we share it with the whole team. So we only really get 1 or 2 bites. So I didn't have lunch, but I got Greek yogurt and a matcha latte to eat before my class. And I'm hoping that it holds me over until dinner time. But now, time to study. I spilled this all over. The granola is so messy. But I made a mess. It's the perfect little snack. These days, I'm obsessed with Greek yogurt. It's so good. I just got back home from class and immediately changed into my PJs. Hands down, that is my favorite part about working from home. I love getting to work in comfortable clothes. Usually I cook dinner, but today has been so hectic, so I decided to order delivery. I ordered sushi and am waiting for it to arrive. And until then, I am going to work on editing some videos. I have a lot of deadlines coming up because last week I did a lot of collaborations. So now I have to edit the videos and post the videos. So I have a lot of work to catch up on. I also teach a class online 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. tonight. So I have about an hour to get some editing done. Let's see how much I can finish in that time frame. Pressure's on. I promise I'm not a shady person, but I have 2 phones. So this is my personal phone and this is my work phone, which I use to edit videos. I promise, I'm not shady, guys. It's for work. Right now, I am editing a skincare ad that I did. Guys, don't judge me for how much sushi I got. I was forced to get the couple set since I'm ordering alone and have the minimum delivery fee. I haven't had a California roll in forever. That hits the spot. So good. I was craving sushi tonight. It's a great treat after a long day. Time to start class. Fighting. Kelly, fighting. Hi, Helen.
I just showered.
I can tell. How's it going?
I had to trash the chicken
You did? You had to throw it out?
because I couldn't find the cat.
Bummer. This one's easy peasy.
But I don't know the spelling.
Huh? Yes, you do. Oh my gosh, you got it. You guessed that?
Yeah.
How did you know drain? That was so hard. Good job. All right, Christy. It's about time. Have a great week and I'll see you later, okay? All right. Bye, Christy.
Bye.
Bye.
Dead.
Dad, need to rot my brain a little bit. 퇴근 시간. Woo! Okay, not really. I still have editing to do, but it's 10:17. So, yeah, I'm kind of tired, but I have a few things left that I want to finish up. So, I'm going to do that. And then I am going to go to sleep, finally, after a long day. Thank you all so much for watching my work routine. Good morning, everyone. I'm taking you all with me to Changwon for Chuseok. I'm at the KTX station now. It's 5:45 a.m. because everything was fully booked and the only departure time we could get was super early. But we already messed up. Our departure time was at 5:38. I'm sweaty because we were running trying to catch our train. We missed our train for the first time ever. But luckily, we found other tickets at 6 a.m. So now we're early. We're gonna get a coffee and head down to the platform right away because we don't want to miss this train too. We just arrived in Changwon and we're waiting for my mother-in-law to pick us up at the train station. They look good. 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요.
잘 지냈어?
네, 어머니 잘 지내세요?
How have you been? 할 필요가 없네.
How have you been? 아, 날씨 너무 좋아요.
좀 내려 가운데서. Always 항상
맞아요.
run.
Today, I'm going to learn how to cook 된장찌개 or soybean paste stew. stew. My mom's is my favorite. She cooks it the best.
Wow.
Fish! Makes me miss jampong.
That I killed.
We made it. We're in my husband's childhood home now. So we are going to eat breakfast soon and fill our tummies and then rest a bit. And then I'm so excited because my mother-in-law is going to teach me how to cook Korean food.
간단히 먹어요. 아침에는 밥 먹기 전에 켈리 유튜브를 딱 틀어.
아, 진짜요? 와, 감동.
We watched the advertisement.
진짜요? I don't even do this.
안녕한다.
Wow, my body is going to heal during this trip. So good. The food is so fresh and delicious and it's hitting the spot. It's always best when it's made with love. Made with love.
Thank you, 켈리.
Thank you.
짜잔.
I am with my beautiful mother-in-law and she's going to teach me how to cook Korean food. So today we are cooking songpyeon.
songpyeon.
Rice cakes, jeon, so fish pancakes and meat pancakes. And finally, we're making my favorite 된장찌개. She makes the best 된장찌개 and I'm very excited to learn. Let's get started. Rice flour. Oh, okay. Not regular flour. I guess we have the rice flour here and you pour a little bit of hot water in and mix little by little so that you get the right texture. It looks like the texture is quite squishy compared to if you mix it with regular flour.
잘하네.
So now she is kneading the mixture. It's kind of similar to kneading bread, but it's just the rice flour and water mixture.
오케이, 리딩.
Kneading.
K N
K.
N E A D E A D.
K N E A D.
Okay.
Yes. Silent K.
K 묵음.
I've been living in Korea for quite a long time, but I was vegan the whole time I lived here. So actually, I haven't tried many Korean foods yet. So now I'm really looking forward to trying Korean food.
프리티 송편. 프리티 도를.
Let's have a pretty daughter. Now is the tricky part. It looks similar to making mandu or dumplings, so we're gonna try to make one. Wish me luck. It's like rolling a mini pizza dough.
켈리가 예쁜 딸을 놓겠어. 아주 잘 만들어. 굿. 다 했다. 피쉬.
Now we're putting the songpyeon in the steamer.
30 minutes.
30 minutes. Now we are making the jeon, and the first step is to whisk these eggs.
오케이. 아, 잘한다.
Now we are going to batter these thin slices of meat and then we will fry them. So when you put flour on something, I'm pretty sure we call this dredging. Okay? You can fact check me on that. Dredging. This is dredging it, I think. And frying it so it gets crispy.
ASMR 지글지글.
Satisfying. It's nice and golden brown. Cooked to perfection. 오, 냄새도 좋아요.
오.
It expanded, got bigger.
와.
Yay!
자.
Success! Now we are brushing sesame oil on the songpyeon so that they don't stick to each other.
아, 촉촉촉. 짜잔.
Mom is good at multitasking. We've got the songpyeon, the jeon. Professional. That's my happy dance because of all this delicious food. He's the dishwasher. You know, I really appreciate that because I hate dishes. This is the sign of a happy household. Got one person cooking and one person cleaning. So remember that, cameraman. Next time I cook, I can learn how to cook from your mom. You should learn how to clean from your dad. So now we are starting on the soybean paste stew and we are making the broth from scratch. So we've got anchovies, and we're going to boil the water to make the broth. It's the flavor bomb. So we have something similar to this in the US, and usually it's made with beef or chicken, and we call it a bouillon cube, or if it's in liquid form, we call it stock, like chicken stock or beef stock. Wow, I should have cut my nails. 된장이에요? 와. 오, okay. Call this a heaping spoon if it's over. So 1 heaping tablespoon or 1 heaping spoonful. Put it all in. 와.
짜잔! 켈리 수고했어.
아, 감사합니다. It all looks so delicious. I can't wait to dig in.
하는 거보다 진짜 맛있네.
Wow, it's so delicious. It's really sweet, and the inside is almost like honey. The sugar caramelized. Oh, so good. I came out for a short walk to work off all the food I ate today and make room for dinner. I can't believe how dark it is already. Summer is officially over. It gets dark so early now. And now it's time to eat again. I'm always so well fed when I visit my in-laws. My mom's food is always gas. Hello everybody, it's your girl Callie, aka the birthday girl. That's right, it's not technically my birthday, tomorrow is, but I like to celebrate all week. So my husband and I are taking a trip to Sokcho because I really wanted to spend time at the beach for my birthday. My husband is driving and I am the passenger princess. Usually I like to drive, so I'm trying so hard not to be a backseat driver. Hey, blinker, blinker. Hey, why are you on his ass? Hey, you just cut him off. Don't cut him off. What's the speed limit? Oh, there's a camera coming up. Watch the camera.
You wanna drive?
Yes. Recording. Wait. Oh, there. We just made it to the rest stop, so we're gonna use the bathroom, get some gas, and of course, get some food because rest stop food in Korea hits different. In the US, rest stops are nothing like this. Korean rest stops are much better. 감사합니다. Ta-da! We got a sausage and rice cake skewer, which I've never tried before, but I know it's super popular at rest stops in Korea, so I'm pretty excited to try it out. I also got potatoes. This is my favorite dish at the rest stop. It never disappoints me. I love rice cakes because their texture is so unique. It's so squishy. I love it. I love how these potatoes are a little bit crispy on the outside, but soft on the inside and lightly salted. But I know it's untraditional, but I always have to have ketchup with these potatoes. This is for sure, without a doubt, my go-to snack at the rest stop. We've got our leftover food, some iced coffee, and now it's time to hit the road because I want to check in early so we can fully enjoy the hotel. We need to fill up our tank, so we're pulling up to a gas pump. He's so friendly. Of course, just my luck, it's raining, but I'm not gonna let the weather get me down. So nice. Wow, good view. We checked in to our hotel and I am so happy with it. The view is incredible. We can see the lake, we can see the sea. It's amazing. But first things first, every time I go to a hotel, I always have to check the bed first. All right, give it the jump test.
Pass.
We were feeling a bit hungry for dinner, so we came to Sokcho Market, but it looks like a lot of the stalls are closing up for the night. But everything looks really delicious. There's a lot of seafood, so I feel like we need to be adventurous tonight and try a lot of new food. I really want some makgeolli bread, so I'm on the lookout for that. It's weird having cash. I usually never have cash on me. 술빵 하나 주세요. 감사합니다. Bigger than my head. This is Insta-worthy, so let me take a picture first. I don't usually have a big sweet tooth, but ice cream is my guilty pleasure. And honeycomb is something I've never tried before. So I kind of want to try that first. No, let me try the ice cream first. It's the perfect summer treat. I like that the honey gets a little bit hard from the cold ice cream. Wow, that's an interesting texture. Kind of like candle wax. We're eating very healthy tonight. It's a PJ party. We've got our feast ready, and now we're going to watch a movie and stuff our faces. Everything looks so delicious. Let's dig in. 치킨이에요. 만두예요. 새우예요. 맥주예요. 버거예요. 감자튀김이에요. 술빵이에요. 켈리예요. 한잔 해. Oh, food coma. I'm going to sleep now, everyone. Good night and see you in the morning. 배불러. Good morning, everybody. Don't mind my bed head. I just woke up. But it is officially my birthday, and I am so stoked because the weather looks absolutely perfect. So I want to spend all day at the beach. Check out this view. It's so light and squishy. I think it's a good combo with the coffee. Great way to start the day. I know you're not supposed to eat too much before swimming, but we were hungry. We've got a jumbo-sized buckwheat pancake, some pork, and some buckwheat noodles. I heard that maguksu, or cold buckwheat noodles, are the local delicacy in Sokcho. So we have to have at least one bowl while we're here. I can definitely see why this is a delicacy here. It is so delicious and refreshing on a scorching hot day like today. Wow. I gotta work on my tan. I'm as white as a ghost.
She's a beach girl.
This is the life. I'm from a beach town, so this is my jam. I love tanning, swimming in the water, having my toes in the sand. It's perfect. The waves are a bit strong today, so I'm not gonna lie, I was a bit nervous getting into the water with such a strong current, but once you get past the wake, it's all right. And the water was surprisingly not too cold. Let's go! Sokcho ai. Wow! I love seeing the bird's eye view of the beach. You can see the different shades of blue in the water. It is just absolutely breathtaking here. It's so romantic. After the Sokcho-ai, we came back to the hotel and rested a bit. And now we are on the rooftop of our hotel. It's a bit luxurious because they have an infinity pool. So you can see a gorgeous view while you swim. The water is actually really warm. It feels like bath water. So I love it so much. We're gonna swim and they have a hot tub as well. So we'll relax in the hot tub too. Somebody turn around and shout and play that funky music, my boy. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kelly Sam. Kelly Sam. Happy birthday to you. Wow! Baksu, baksu. Okay, let me make my wish. Woo! I got them both. That means my wish is definitely coming true. Thank you, everybody, if you're watching, for sharing my birthday with me. Really appreciate it. Ding! Today has been one of the best birthdays ever in my life. Swimming at the beach, swimming in the pool, having some delicious cake and ice cream. It was such a good day and the weather was amazing. I am so grateful for my friends and my family that reached out to me and wished me a happy birthday. I'm thankful for you guys watching this video and spending the day with me. I'm just very grateful. This is all I could ask for my birthday. Good morning, everybody. No, you're not having deja vu. It is my birthday morning again. I'm just in denial that it's not my birthday anymore and we're leaving today. How can I leave when the weather is so gorgeous? I had to get in one last swim in the pool this morning and we had a photo shoot. Let's jump in the water before we head out. I'm greedy. I want one more day here. I don't want to go back to Seoul. Annie! I refuse. I can't believe that it's already time to head back to Seoul. I'm so bummed. But we've got some coffee for the road and we came to the beach to say our goodbyes to Sokcho. Goodbye, Sokcho! Hello, everybody! I'm usually a bit of a homebody, but this weekend I have so much planned. So I wanted to spend my weekend with you. It's Friday night and I'm about to go to an Olivia Rodrigo concert. The weather is super rainy, which I'm not excited about, but I think the concert will be lots of fun. Usually, I'd have a cocktail or a drink to pregame the concert because I like having a little bit of a buzz at concerts, but I'm probably drinking tomorrow and Sunday, and I don't want to go on a huge bender. So tonight, I'm going to the concert sober. I've been listening to her music all day and I can't wait to sing along to all of her songs. So let's head out to go to the concert. Fit check. My hair was wavy and styled earlier, but because of the rain and humidity, it fell flat. That's the problem with having pin straight hair. So annoying. and dogs right now. So we're gonna hold tight for a little bit and wait for the rain to hopefully pass. I finally made it home. Home sweet home. The weather outside is so messy and getting home was such a pain. But Olivia Rodrigo slayed. Her concert was amazing and the crowd was insane. We had a riot. Now I'm just chugging tea because I feel like my voice is already getting hoarse. So I'm just going to rest and go to sleep early tonight because I have another fun and busy day ahead of me tomorrow. Good night, everyone. Sweet dreams. It is Saturday night and I'm in a taxi on my way to Seongsu to go see a jazz concert. I'm really excited because I haven't been to a jazz club for a really long time, and this one seems especially cool because it's on a rooftop. So I'm with my husband and I'm feeling a bit spoiled because we've had 2 date nights in a row. So I'm ready to have a drink and relax and enjoy the music. Saturday night recap. The jazz bar was incredible. I think I fell in love with the main vocalist. I have a crush on her now. She had the voice of an angel. Seriously, the band was so impressive and the vibes were incredible. If you're in Seongsu, I highly recommend stopping by that bar. Tomorrow, I have another busy day, so I'm gonna take off my makeup, get ready for bed, and hit the hay. I need some good beauty sleep for tomorrow's event. Good night, everybody. Sweet dreams. And I will see you on Sunday. Bye-bye. I have survived the weekend so far. It is Sunday and I'm about to leave my house to go to a fashion event. So maybe you remember my friend Lorena. I did a lunch hour English episode with her. She's my friend from Spain and she's a model here. So she was invited to this runway event in Incheon, and I think there's going to be a party there with DJs and food and drinks. I am super excited, but I'm not gonna lie, this morning getting ready was a little bit stressful. I'm not super huge into fashion. I usually like to dress quite simply, so picking out an outfit was really frustrating. And I was just feeling a little bit self-conscious getting ready. But I think I did decide on my outfit, so I'm about ready to go. I just need to pack my things, and I am meeting my friends nearby at a shuttle bus stop. Since it's far away in Incheon, the event is offering a shuttle bus to those of us in Seoul, which I thought was super nice. I also know some of the models walking in the show, so I can't wait to see some old friends and catch up with them. Fit check!
2, 3. Give me some poses. Nice. Yes.
The fashion show just ended, and it was a really cool event. It was nice to get out of the city and see some familiar faces. They had music and different models walking down the runway. We had fun, but now we are starving, so we're waiting for our shuttle bus to get us back to Seoul so we can grab a bite to eat. I got level 1, yeah. After the fashion show, my friends and I stuffed our faces. We had malatang, and then, of course, we needed to get something a little bit sweet afterwards. So we went to Gongcha and had milk tea ice cream. We split it all, and it was delicious. The malatang was perfect because the weather is really starting to cool down. I'm back home in my PJs and ready to finally unwind and relax a bit. It's been such a crazy busy weekend. I had so much fun though and made a ton of memories. But I am pretty worn out, and I feel like even though tomorrow's Monday, I need a recovery day. I don't want to go to work tomorrow. I just want to lay in bed and be lazy all day. Right now, I'm going to take off my makeup and chill before the week starts. Good morning, everybody. Today feels like a holiday because it is my perfect day. So last night I did not set an alarm and I allowed myself to sleep in a little bit this morning. It felt so nice sleeping in. Since it's my perfect day, I'm going to show you some of my favorite things to do, some of my favorite things to eat and see, and just spend the day doing things that I really enjoy. Unfortunately, Mother Nature did not get the memo that it was my perfect day, because on my perfect day, it would not rain, but it is so rainy outside right now. But that's okay, I'll make the best of it. To start the day off, I'm going to do yoga, which is my favorite exercise. I do it every morning, and it's something I look forward to in the morning. Let's get moving. I'm on my yoga mat, and I've got my laptop set up in front of me because I've been doing a 90-day yoga challenge on YouTube. I just finished my workout, and now I'm going to do a few chores. My mind is so much more at ease and at peace when I have a clean house. So even though I hate doing chores, I will feel so much better afterwards. I worked out, the house is super clean, I showered and got ready, and I even snuck in a little bit of work. I had a peaceful but productive morning. But now I'm feeling a little bit antsy because I haven't gone outside once yet today, and it's already noon. So I think I'm going to take myself out on a little breakfast, or I guess at this point, brunch date. The rain isn't actually too bad right now. It's just like a light drizzle. But I'm on my way to the original pancake house. I'm a sucker for American style breakfast, and it's such comfort food for me. I also love that the interior of the restaurant is kind of like a classic diner. It makes me feel very nostalgic, so I'm excited to go eat some pancakes. I'm out of breath because I ran to catch this bus. I did not want to get stuck in the rain. Luckily, the driver was so sweet and waited for me to catch up. Whew. 감사합니다. I made it to the pancake house. It really makes me think of home. Look at how many different kinds of pancakes they have. Crazy. I love that you can get your eggs cooked in many different ways here. It's so specific. I personally usually like over easy eggs. Can I get the ever popular Joe? Can I have just a little bit of cheese? True to American diner style, they serve bottomless coffee. I love it. I take my coffee black because I like it a little bit bitter. It's perfect on a rainy day. The ever popular Joe is my go-to meal at this restaurant. I love it because there are savory eggs and sweet pancakes. So you get the best of both worlds. It's funny because even the portion sizes here remind me of home. They give you so much food. I also love that they give you so many condiments. They have maple syrup, hot sauce, ketchup, any kind of condiment or sauce that you would need. Let's try the pancakes first. I prefer classic pancakes with lots of maple syrup. The pancakes are so fluffy. I like a little bit of Tabasco sauce on my eggs. I feel like my perfect day is finally beginning. Brunch was fantastic and it definitely hit the spot. I was careful not to overindulge too much, so I've got leftovers. This will be perfect for breakfast tomorrow. On my perfect day, usually I would go for a long walk outside, but since the weather is kind of bad today and it's been raining on and off all day today, I'm going to go to the mall. I don't usually love shopping, but I know at this department store, they recently got an American brand called Bath & Body Works, which carries a lot of lotions and body washes, but I love their candles, especially their seasonal candles. So they have a lot of fall scents like apple pie and pumpkin and all kinds of cozy scents. So I want to buy a candle today and maybe I'll check out a bookstore there too. Do I need a new book? No. But do I want a new book? Yes. I'm looking for Bath & Body Works now, and I somehow ended up in the food court, but yeah, it's really chaotic. It's like a maze in here. There's so many people, and I keep getting lost. I was walking around in circles for quite a while trying to find this store, and it was so hard not to get tempted by all of the delicious looking pastries along the way, but I finally found what I'm looking for. I'm at Bath & Body Works and I might treat myself to a candle. I want this kind of scent, but in candle form. Let's see if I can find it. These are so cute. A Stranger Things collab. I need to sniff all the candles and see which one I want to buy. I really wanted to get a fall scented candle at Bath & Body Works, but I asked the worker and he told me that they were completely sold out and nothing else really stuck out to me. So I left Bath & Body Works and tried really hard to find a bookstore in the mall, but I couldn't find any, which was surprising because it's such a huge place. Anyways, I decided to change locations, and now I'm at Gangnam Station and I am visiting Aladdin, which is one of my favorite used bookstores. I love shopping for books, so I'm going to check out their selection and maybe buy myself a new used book. There's a great selection, and some of them I even recognize from when I was younger, books I used to read. So I recommend coming to Aladdin and going to the English book section, especially the kids' English book section. I just got home and I'm happy to report that the bookstore was a success. I got The Book Thief. This is a very popular book, but I've never read it before. So I'm very excited because it has great reviews. I have to laugh a little bit though. I've been planning this perfect day for weeks. And now the weather is not cooperating and many things are just not working out in my favor today. It's almost comical. A perfect day for me would be warm and sunny, and I would spend the majority of my day outside, biking, going on a picnic. But today, I've mostly been indoors. It's so rainy and it's making my hair frizzy, and it is just chaotic going outside. My umbrella broke and people kept bumping into me with their umbrellas. So it just kind of made me laugh because it's a very different day from what I imagined. But I'm staying optimistic, and so far it's been a decent day, and I'm excited for tonight because I'm gonna meet up with a friend. Until then, I'll just stay home. I'll read a little bit, work a little bit, and just relax until I see my friend. It was really nice resting at home for a bit, but I am venturing back out to meet my friend. So I was torn between going to a board game cafe, karaoke, or an arcade because all of those sounded really fun. But we decided on a board game cafe because it sounds like a nice, cozy, rainy day activity, and it's also something I haven't done in ages. Such a big selection. Cheers.
Was it good? Refreshing?
There's a purr. I like it. All right. Well done.
Thank you.
No, 10. Wait. Okay. Yes. This definitely has to work.
No, yeah, that's it.
I love board games, but I think this is Daho's personal hell.
I am so stressed.
I thought Rum the Cube was like a quick, easy game for beginners, but we are pretty deep into this game. This game took us 2 hours, but I finally won. Daho's just happy the game is over.
I'm so over it.
All right, good game, good game. So we just got home from the board game cafe, and since it is still rainy outside, we decided to order some jeon, and we have some makgeolli. We got the babamba makgeolli. So chestnut flavor is my favorite. So we're going to just enjoy the food and drinks, and we're going to watch a thriller. You wanted to watch a horror movie, didn't you?
Yes. Oh my God, I'm such a fan. I'm such a fan of all horror movies. But it's kind of like, it's always fun to watch it with someone.
True.
And then I have Kelly.
That's true. We both like these kinds of movies, so it's perfect.
Yes.
Yes. So this one is called Blink Twice, and Channing Tatum is the lead actor. It really blew up in the US, but I haven't had the chance to watch it yet. So I think we're going to watch that. And that's the end of my perfect day. Boo! A lot of things did not go as expected today, but still, I think I remained positive.
And then you won the game. The longest Rumi Cube game.
So yeah, it was definitely, a lot of unexpected things happened, but I had a great day, and I hope you guys enjoyed spending the day with me. And I will see you next time. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Bye.
Night,
Hello, everybody. I have some big news to share with you. I'm actually going back to the US soon for a long trip. I'll be there for 3 months, so I was thinking about things I haven't done yet in Korea that I really want to do before I leave. So today I am doing some things on my Korean bucket list. I am very excited. It is 11 a.m. now, and I'm quite hungry for breakfast. So I'm going to go to a restaurant and try a Korean food that I have never had before. Any guesses what it is? It is sulangtang. 9 years living in Korea, and I've never tried sulangtang before. Let's head to the restaurant. I got my food, and it's actually quite busy here. I always like to start with the side dishes. I think the dressing is so good because I can really taste the sesame oil, and I love the flavor of sesame. These pieces of radish are so big. Oh my gosh. I'm excited for the crunch. So good. Super tangy and fresh. First bite ever of this dish. I'll try the broth first. Ooh. The flavor is actually quite subtle. It's not a very strong flavor, but it's good. I've heard that this soup is very healthy because of the bone broth. It has a lot of collagen, so I hope it's good for my skin. First bite of the meat. Wow. The meat is very soft and tender. I think the kimchi will complement this very well. Since the kimchi is quite spicy and has a bold flavor, it will go perfect with this soup. That place was poppin'. I think I chose a good restaurant to try that for the first time. I will definitely order it again in the future. So now, after eating a meal, I'm very full. I need to walk a little bit. So I am heading to Dongmyo Flea Market. I love antiques and vintage shopping. I've never been there before. So I'm going to hop on a bus to go to Dongmyo. I have made it to Dongmyo Flea Market. The first thing I did was pick up some coffee because I am a little bit sleepy after such a big meal for breakfast. I don't really have anything in particular that I want to buy at the markets today, so I'm just going to kind of browse. But if I happen to find some nice sunglasses, maybe I'll buy a pair because recently my sunglasses broke. Or since winter is coming, maybe a nice sweater or hoodie, something like that. So I'll keep my eyes out for those items. Otherwise, I'm just going to enjoy the environment of the market. 안녕하세요. 뭐 팔아요?
뭐 팔아요?
네,
약불 팔아서요. 약불.
큰 거 주세요. I decided to come back home for a little while. I actually killed 2 birds with 1 stone because I shopped at the market, which was on my bucket list, and I also bought some yogurt from the yogurt lady. This has been something I've wanted to do in Korea for a very long time. But for some reason, whenever I see the yogurt ladies driving their carts on the street, I get really nervous and shy. But today, I faced my fears. So I got this one, which is classic, and I do know this one, but I've never tried it. And I also asked for another recommendation, and she gave me this, will. So something full of probiotics that's good for digestion. So I am going to try both of these in a minute, but first let me review the market a little bit. So usually I like having a partner in crime when I go to places like that because I am so indecisive. But I did end up buying some sunglasses. I'll try them on. What do we think, guys? As I walked around Dongmyo Market, it actually reminded me of something similar we have back home. So in the US, we do have flea markets here and there, but where I'm from, in the summertime, we also do something called garage sales. It's very common for neighborhoods to have a garage sale weekend where every house in the neighborhood will open up their garages and set things outside for people to come walk around and shop and buy some secondhand goods. I feel like in markets like Dongmyo, you really have to dig to find something good. So we have a saying, one man's trash is another man's treasure. And before I went to this market, I heard some people say, oh, it's just full of junk. But I heard other people say that it's a gem and you must visit Dongmyo. So I had no clue what to expect, but I did enjoy it. I like that atmosphere a lot. I feel like I'm stepping back in time. So I don't know, the vibe is just very special there. Anyways, this morning has been a big success so far, and now let's see if I love the drinks from the yogurt lady. Is this healthy? It tastes very sweet to me. It tastes like candy in liquid form. Wow, this is really good. Okay, let's try this one. Dang, this is so delicious. Oh my gosh, I love both of these. I'm kind of sad that I did not do this sooner. What a gem the yogurt ladies are. Oh, I love it. So anyways, the first half of my bucket list day is done. And now I am heading out to meet up with my friend Daho. We have a few more fun things planned. So let's go. I am doing saju. So I am going to a fortune teller to see if I have good fortune, if I'll be lucky this upcoming year. If they say I have bad luck or something bad is going to happen to me, I think I'll be a little bit paranoid. So fingers crossed for good news from the fortune teller tonight. I just finished my saju and it was a very interesting reading. Definitely not what I expected at all. She basically said that I'm going to have a lot of young men around me when I'm older. So I'm gonna be a cougar when I'm older. And she said I'll have a lot of money. So that's good. And she said that my husband and I should do business together. And I think that was the best news since that's what we're doing already. Overall, I would say it was a pretty positive reading. Although I enjoy going to fortune tellers, I always take what they say with a grain of salt. So I think that I am in control of my own destiny. Anyways, now we are going out for dinner. I have never tried 닭갈비 before, and I've heard it is bomb. All right, let's go eat some food.
We have to basically do the.
Oh my God, that's so much cheese. Let's try it with the radish.
Isn't that good, right?
It's a good combo. I like it. Last stop of the day is PC Bang. I'm not a gamer at all, so this should be interesting. I'm really hoping they have something like The Sims or Harry Potter. I don't like to play shooter games or anything too intense. But yeah, this is something I've always wanted to do, so it'll be a new experience.
Yes, I'm excited too.
Oh, for the ramen probably, right? We have no idea what we're doing. I just made it home from the PC Bang, and to be honest, it was a big fail. If you're not a gamer, I feel like there's a huge learning curve at the PC Bang. I've never felt so incompetent in my entire life. Getting everything set up at the PC Bang as someone who is not a gamer was very overwhelming. I didn't know what to do or how to work it. I really wanted to play The Sims because that's a game I grew up playing and I don't know many other games. But I tried to download it and it took forever. So it didn't even finish downloading until we had like 5 minutes left. I watched Netflix while I was waiting for my game to download, and that was about it. My friend also watched Netflix because we had no clue what we were doing. But it looked really fun when I saw other people gaming, so I really want to try again. If you have any game recommendations, please let me know. Even though that part of the day was kind of a fail. My friend and I were laughing so hard about it, and it was a great memory. The whole day was a lot of fun, and I'm glad I could finally check some things off of my Korean bucket list. Good morning, everybody. It's a rainy day today, so I was feeling a bit lazy and had kind of a slow morning. But now it's time to get ready. So I'm gonna show you my beauty and makeup routine. First things first, I have to take a shower. These days on social media, there's something called an everything shower. That means it's a shower where you wash your hair, you do any scrubs, you shave, you literally do everything. So today, I'm going to take an everything shower. I'm gonna show you some of my shower essentials. Can you guess what this is? These days, I'm obsessed with this shampoo bar. I saw many ads for it, and then I finally got it as a gift, and I was skeptical at first, but now I'm obsessed with it. It works perfectly for my hair type, and it's environmentally friendly, so that's a plus. These days, for body wash, I'm using 2 different products. For a regular body wash, I'm using this Coco Chanel body wash. Bougie, I know. I got it as a gift, and it makes me feel so luxurious when I use it. I'm also using this Desert Haze Tree Hut scrub. I don't use it every day, but it leaves my skin feeling super silky smooth when I do use it. And the scent, it smells so good. As you can see, the shampoo bar suds up really nicely. It gets super foamy, and then I just massage it into my scalp. Can I get some privacy? Let me have my Beyonce moment here. Run the world, girls. Who run the world, girls? Who run the world, girls? You thought I was Beyonce for a second there, didn't you? I'm gonna get dressed, and then I'm actually out of a lot of the makeup products that I use. So let's go to Olive Young together for a makeup haul. It's pouring outside. I've got to brave the rain to get to Olive Young. We made it! I love shopping at Olive Young, but today I kind of want to just get in and out quickly. So I've got my list. Let's start looking for the things that I need. The first thing going in my basket today is this sunscreen. I think I heard about it on TikTok for the first time, and so many people were raving about it, and I understand why. It is so good. I'm also out of mascara and eyeliner, so I need to restock on those. I'm not really loyal to any brands of these items, so I tend to switch it up, but I got these last time and I really liked them, so I'm gonna buy them again. Dr. Jart's BB cream is my absolute favorite. I've been buying it for years, but somehow every time I come to Olive Young, I forget which shade I am. So I'm going to test it. I think I'm medium, but let's see. I love that you can sample the products before buying them at Olive Young. I don't know. What do you think, guys? I'm gonna try the light one as well and compare. They both look super light on me. It's because I recently went to the beach and got a tan. But soon it'll be winter again and my skin will be white, super white. I'm gonna take a gamble here and get the medium shade. We'll see if I'm right when I get home. Now we are at the beauty tools section and I have to get an eyelash curler because I'm not gonna lie, mine at home right now is in rough shape. Also got some makeup sponges. These get really dirty and nasty, so you should replace them often. I usually get the huge bottle of eye makeup remover, but today they're sold out. I'm so sad. Finally, I am going to buy some oral rinse or mouthwash. I've been really trying to take care of my oral hygiene lately, and I like this brand because it's quite clean. The ingredients are good. It says there's no alcohol, no artificial flavors or colors. So yeah, I need this to combat my morning breath. I've got my goodies and I'm ready to check out. I'm a bit scared to see my total because this bag is heavy. Wish me luck. Ooh, that hurt. 감사합니다. The receipt is longer than the book I'm currently reading. That's a bad sign. Luckily, the rain has slowed down and I'm heading home, but I have to buy an iced coffee to drink while I do my makeup. It's a rule. We're already at the cafe, but my favorite way to order is using my husband's app. It's cheaper and conveniently connected to his card. I like it less sweet and with soy milk and decaf. I'm back home and finally ready to start doing my makeup and hair. I've got my coffee and I always sit on the floor in front of my full-length mirror to do my makeup. You guys, this chestnut latte from Espresso slaps. I feel like I need to have a disclaimer that makeup is not really my forte. I'm not great at makeup and I have a very simple routine that I've been doing for a long time. For my base, I am starting with this Deepology serum. I wouldn't say that I use this brand or this product constantly, but I like it. It makes my skin very moist and dewy. So I just put a few drops on my face and rub that in. Next, I put on my sunscreen. It's crazy to think that I never used to use sunscreen growing up. Now I apply it every single day. I know that sunscreen is like the most important part of a skincare routine. I just do like 1 finger length and then put it all over my face and my neck. I saw an advertisement for sunscreen and it was of this lady who put sunscreen on her face but never on her neck, and the difference was alarming. It scared me, so now I'm very careful to make sure I also put it on my neck. Wow, I feel like my skin is already looking much brighter. The last thing I do for my base is just my BB cream. I get really white skin living in Korea. I used to be much tanner and I kind of miss it, to be honest. It's forever a struggle between wanting to have tan skin and wanting to protect my skin with sunscreen. So I do, again, about another finger length here. I consider this like my foundation. I don't use any foundation. I don't do contouring, just BB cream. I like to keep it very simple. I just kind of put it all over my face. And first, I just use my fingers to rub it in. So I always make sure I have clean hands before doing my makeup and skincare. When it's mostly rubbed in, this is when I use my sponge. Next step is my eyebrows. I used to have much thicker and darker eyebrows, which as a kid, I hated. But now I'm filling out my eyebrows because I wish they were thicker. So I just use this small brush and then I actually use eyeshadow on my eyebrows because it's practically the same and it works. I just use this eyeshadow from e.l.f. and they have brown shades. You can probably tell which one I use. I always use the darkest shade and then I just fill in my eyebrows with this a little bit. e.l.f. is one of my favorite makeup brands. You can buy their products from basically any drugstore in the US and they're vegan, they're cruelty-free, and they're so affordable. So they're kind of like my go-to brand in the US. All right, eyebrows are done. If I'm going out for the night, now is when I would do my eyeshadow. I just have this big palette. I actually really like this palette. It's got a lot of shimmery, glittery colors. Usually I'll do like a darker brown on the lid and then a little bit more shimmer higher up, but I'm not gonna do that today. We're going a little bit more simple today. Next, I will go in with my eyeliner. When I was young, I was one of the first girls in my class to wear makeup to school. I remember doing my eyeliner super heavy and dark, especially the under eye. It was like Avril Lavigne style, but not cute. Avril's cute, but this was not cute. And yeah, the boys would say I look like a raccoon. Rude. Nowadays, I'm doing winged liner. This took me a long time to learn. And sometimes it drives me absolutely crazy because it's really hard to get both of them to match. So anyways, that's a warning because this might put me on edge a little bit. Eyeliner is so hard. I don't know how some people just like choo choo in like 2 seconds, so effortlessly. I'm so jealous. Okay, not bad. But now let's see if we can get this one to match. I'm actually not too mad at how this turned out, but I am going to clean it up a little bit. So I just take a Q-tip with my makeup remover and kind of clean up the lines or any messy parts of it. This is probably one of the most realistic makeup tutorials you'll ever see. Again, not perfect, a little bit uneven, but I can live with it. Okay, I just heated up my eyelash curler with my blow dryer because I feel like it makes my eyelashes curl better. Okay, my eyelashes are curled. I just need to apply my mascara. I could not live without mascara. I love long lashes. I hate when mascara gets clumpy. When that happens, I usually just use tweezers to fix my eyelashes. I don't know if that's good to do, but it works. I will see women doing their makeup on public transportation, and I just see a girl whip out her makeup bag and start doing her makeup. How in the world is that possible? They just make it look so effortless. The subway will be moving or there's like bumps on the bus, and then the girl's just like putting on her mascara. That's talent. Look how long and thick my lashes are right now. I almost feel like I'm wearing falsies. I like it. So the last step is just to put a little bit of glitter or sparkly eyeshadow right in the corner of my eyes. So I just use this little brush and I use the white glittery shadow. I put a dot right in the corner. I just feel like this adds a little bit of dimension to your eyes. It's just a cute little touch. And then I usually take my pinky and just kind of rub it in a little bit. It should be a little bit subtle. So now I'm going to start on my hair. I usually like to style it to give it a bit more volume. Since it's summer, it's also been very frizzy because of the humidity, and I hate that. I'm going to curl my hair today. I actually use my straightener to curl my hair. Okay, I think my straightener is good to go. So I always start from the back. I just flip it and curl it like that. This is how it turned out. So I did that curl away from my face, but for extra volume, I like to alternate my curls. So this one, I go in the opposite direction towards my face. So I just continue like that until the whole section is done. Wow, can you see the steam coming off of my hair? Yay! So the first section is done, but then I just part it down the middle and do those sections. Sorry, this looks a little crazy. I always look a little crazy while doing my hair and makeup. So my curls are done. And now I'll just put a little bit of serum on the ends so that my hair stays hydrated and healthy. I just take a little bit, like one squirt, rub it in my palms, and then just get the ends. And then I just kind of loosen up the curls by running my fingers through my hair. For a final touch, I'm a sucker for Victoria's Secret body spray. Every time I travel back to the US, I always get some from Victoria's Secret because it just smells unreal. I'm not big on lipstick. I'm more of a gloss girl. So actually this too is Victoria's Secret gloss. Here's the final look. I'm pretty happy with how my hair and makeup turned out today. I'm definitely not an expert when it comes to hair and makeup, but thank you so much for getting ready with me today. Hello everybody. Right now I am at the airport to catch an early flight to the US. We failed to check in online last night, so we will head to the checkout counter first before going through security. We've got 3 pieces of luggage. I hope they're not overweight. Let's go find our airline. I usually check the departure board to see where my airline's check-in counter is located. Today, I am flying with Delta, which is located at Gate H. Let's go check my luggage.
Where are you going?
Detroit.
Do you have boarding pass with you?
No.
No, step inside.
Okay. I just finished checking in. I was so nervous when I put my bag on the scale, but none of my suitcases were overweight. So I'm very happy. Luckily, I made it through security without any issues. I have a lot of time to kill before my boarding time. So my husband said he'll take me shopping at the duty-free shops.
Not Gucci.
Let's go, Gucci. I checked my boarding pass again, and we will board our plane at gate 247. So after shopping, we will go to our gate. That's so creepy, bro. We didn't spend all of our money at the duty-free shops, so now we are at the currency exchange, so we can change our Korean won into US dollars. 돈 주세요. 안녕하세요. Can I get USD? Yes, please. I'm kissing my money goodbye. 감사합니다. I gave them 44,000 Korean won and got 30 USD. Wow, the exchange rate is terrible right now. I am at my gate because it's almost departure time. I've got my ticket and my passport and I'm ready to board the plane. You can grab a bite to eat and coffee and then film a little bit. I just got my in-flight meal. I chose the chicken option. It actually doesn't look too bad. Let's try it. You have green tea?
You need a cream sugar.
No, that's okay. Thank you.
Water? Coke zero?
I have omelet or noodles? An omelet, please.
Be careful.
After we landed, I grabbed my personal item from the overhead compartment.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
We have finally landed in Detroit, Michigan. Woo! It was a long flight, but it was a smooth flight, so I can't really complain. Cabin crew was very friendly. We had good in-flight entertainment, and there wasn't much turbulence, so I'm glad we got here safely. After going through immigration, I grabbed our suitcases from baggage claim. They were located on carousel number 2, and now we are heading to grab a shuttle bus to go rent a car and get out of here. Hello, everybody. It's the day after Thanksgiving, and we're already moving on to Christmas. Today, I am making Christmas cookies with my family, and this recipe has been in our family for a very long time. It's the best Christmas cookie recipe ever. My stepmom already mixed all of the dough yesterday and let it stay in the refrigerator overnight. And now we are rolling out the dough and using cookie cutters to make Christmas shapes. And today we will bake them in the oven. Tomorrow will be frosting day. We make about 200 cookies every Christmas season, so it's a big operation. But my stepmom is very organized and she's got a system for it. So I'm in good hands. We've got the huge bowl of cookie dough here. It is so good. I always sneak a little bit when I'm cooking. And now I'm rolling it out with a rolling pin.
Yeah. Okay.
So what you do is you take a cookie cutter and rub it lightly in the flour. So when you put it on the dough to cut out the shape, it doesn't stick. So you just lightly press and take it out. We mostly use Christmas cookie cutters, but we also have a few other fun shapes in the mix. And this is the process today, right?
That's all we're doing today is cutting and baking.
Okay.
Look in there.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to take these and put them in the living room on a table to cool. I try to keep the shapes together just so we know how many we have of each shape.
I'm gonna use the last bit of dough to make a handprint cookie. I've been doing this since I was a little girl, and usually I use the frosting to paint my nails on the cookie.
I was gonna say, why don't you just put the rest of her dough with you?
Cookie dough is the best. You have to be a little bit careful because when it's raw dough, there's a possibility of getting sick, but it's a risk I'm willing to take. Delicious. We finished baking the cookies and now we've set them out to cool. We counted them and we made 176 cookies today. I know it sounds like a lot, but in the past, my stepmom said that she's made 400 at one time because she likes to give them out to her friends and relatives as Christmas gifts. But we made almost 200 today, and the smell in the living room right now, oh, it's so hard not to dig into these cookies right away. But tomorrow is the day that we frost the cookies and decorate the cookies. So I have to wait and be patient until then.
That's just the butter. So I'm gonna put in 2 teaspoons of vanilla, 6 tablespoons of milk.
Whose recipe?
It's just a buttercream frosting. People use them for cookies and they use them for cakes sometimes. But then a lot of people just buy the pre-made frosting and use that, but I like this.
Yesterday we baked the cookies and now today is frosting day. So the frosting was homemade from scratch and now we are adding in a few drops of food coloring so we can have different colors of frosting to decorate the cookies. We've also got a lot of sprinkles, all different kinds of colors and shapes of sprinkles. So we will also put those on the cookies to make them look really nice. It's like a frosting assembly line here. So I'm gonna mix my frosting and get started. (2024) Operation Christmas Cookie is complete. It took us 2 days to finish making all of these Christmas cookies, but I think it will be worth it when we taste them. They smell delicious, they look delicious. I'm sure they must taste delicious as well. I'm trying an elephant-shaped one because elephants are my favorite animal. Let's see. This brings me back to my childhood. I love these cookies and I've eaten them every Christmas season since I was very young. They're good on their own like this, but I recommend dunking them in a glass of milk. That's a perfect combo, cookies and milk. And you must leave some out for Santa on Christmas night. I think Santa is going to be very happy at our house this year if we leave him some of these cookies. I have to show you my handprint cookie. It's always my favorite cookie to decorate because I like to paint my fingernails with frosting and add some jewelry like rings and bracelets. And the best part about the handprint cookie is that it's the biggest one. Even though making these cookies is a long process, I had a lot of fun doing it with my family, and it's just a really great tradition that usually I have to miss out on when I'm in Korea. So I was very excited to be home for the tradition this year.